The brain is the most powerful organ in our body. It's responsible for everything we do, from breathing to feeling emotions. But sometimes the brain can trick us, especially when it comes to depression. Depression is a mental illness that causes extreme sadness and can make it hard to do everyday tasks. It's not just feeling sad about something that happened, and it's not a sign of weakness. Depression is a real illness that needs to be treated. In this video, we will talk about how to spot the signs of depression so you can understand what you are going through. So, let's dive in. Number 1, you don't want to do anything. Imagine waking up every day without any energy or motivation. You push away your responsibilities, hoping tomorrow will be better, but it's not. You feel overwhelmed by tasks like getting out of bed, eating, or even talking to people. This lack of motivation is more than just procrastination. It's a symptom of depression called avolition, which means you have no desire to do anything. Even things you once enjoyed become meaningless. You might stop taking care of yourself, skip school or work, and avoid your favorite activities. This symptom can make daily life really hard, but it's important to know that you're not alone and there is help available. If you can relate to these examples, it might be a sign of depression. Number 2, you have trouble concentrating. Have you ever tried to focus on a task but found yourself easily distracted? Maybe you were studying for a test but kept daydreaming, or you were having a conversation but couldn't remember what the person said because you were too busy thinking about your own response. This is called mind going blank, a common symptom of depression. Your brain feels foggy and you can't think clearly or make decisions. It's like trying to solve a math problem, but the numbers just won't add up, no matter how hard you try. This symptom can make everyday tasks seem impossible. Simple things like getting organized or remembering appointments can become really challenging. And if this describes you, it might be a sign of depression. Number 3, you are sleeping too much. We all love a good sleep, right? Who doesn't enjoy a cozy night in with some pillows and blankets? But what if you're sleeping so much that it's starting to affect your life? That's what it's like for people who have depression and hypersomnia. This means you're sleeping much more than usual, maybe 10 hours a night or more. But even after sleeping for so long, you still feel exhausted and don't have any more energy. You might also find it hard to stay awake during the day, even if you really want to. It's as if an invisible force is pulling you back into your bed. This symptom can affect school, work, and social life, making it even harder to get out of bed. If this sounds like you, it might be a sign of depression. Number 4, you're constantly feeling tired. Do you ever feel so tired that it's hard to get out of bed in the morning? You might think it's just because you didn't get enough sleep last night, but it's been happening a lot lately and it's starting to affect your life. You miss the bus because you were too sleepy to wake up on time. Or you skip playing with your friends because you'd rather take a nap. This is called persistent fatigue, a symptom of depression. But it's not just about being tired. It's a constant feeling of exhaustion that doesn't go away with rest. You may also feel drained and have no motivation to do anything. This symptom can make everyday tasks seem impossible and it can be hard to enjoy things that used to make you happy. If this sounds like you, it might be a sign of depression. Number 5, you've lost your appetite. Have you noticed that you've been eating less than usual and it has been making you feel weak and sick? Maybe you've skipped meals or can't finish your plate of food. You don't have much interest in cooking or eating with friends. This loss of appetite is more than just a diet. It's a symptom of depression called anorexia nervosa. People with depression often struggle with changes in their eating habits and can experience significant weight loss. This symptom can be dangerous because it can lead to malnutrition and other health problems. It's important to seek help if you or someone you know is struggling with this. So, if this sounds like you, it might be a sign of depression. Number 6, you've gained your appetite. On the other hand, have you noticed that you've been eating more than usual? And it seems like no matter how much you eat, you're always hungry. You might find yourself snacking all the time or finishing everyone's plates at dinner. You might also have cravings for specific foods, but nothing really satisfies your hunger. This increase in appetite is more than just a change in diet. It's a symptom of depression called hypermenesis. People with depression often struggle with changes in their eating habits and can experience significant weight gain. This symptom can be hard to control and can make it difficult to maintain a healthy weight. It's important to seek help if you or someone you know is struggling with this. So, if this sounds like you, it might be a sign of depression. Number 7, you feel worthless. Have you ever felt so bad about yourself that you start to believe that you don't deserve happiness? Maybe you compare yourself to others and feel like you're not good enough. Or maybe you make mistakes and feel like a failure. These feelings can be overwhelming and make you feel hopeless. It's important to remember that you're not alone and there is help available. If this describes you, it might be a sign of depression. Number 8, you feel overly emotional. Have you ever felt like your emotions were out of control? Maybe you cry easily, feel angry a lot, or have mood swings that come out of nowhere. You might feel more sensitive to rejection or criticism and find it hard to manage your feelings. This symptom is common in people with depression and can make everyday tasks seem impossible. It's important to seek help if you or someone you know is struggling with this. So, if this sounds like you, it might be a sign of depression. Number 9, you've stopped socializing. Have you noticed that you've stopped hanging out with your friends and family? Maybe you used to go to parties and events, but now you prefer to stay home alone. You might feel too tired or unmotivated to make plans, or you might feel like people won't want to spend time with you. This symptom is common in people with depression and can make it hard to get back into socializing. It's important to reach out for support if you or someone you know is struggling with this. So, if this sounds like you, it might be a sign of depression. And number 10, you don't recognize yourself anymore. Have you ever looked in the mirror and felt like the person staring back at you was a stranger? Maybe you don't recognize yourself because you've lost interest in things you once loved, stopped hanging out with your friends, and feel too tired to do much else. This symptom is called depersonalization, a common sign of depression where you feel disconnected from yourself. It's important to remember that you're not alone and there is help available. If you relate to any of these points, please reach out to a mental health professional today. Remember, seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. There are people who care about you and want to help you get better. Depression is a treatable condition, and with the right support, you can get better. Thanks for watching. Take care and see you next time.